your comment calling the president a fascist. And your answer was, both President Trump and I have been clear about our positions and our views. Stephen Nelson, he asked about your comment calling the president a fascist. And your answer was, both President Trump and I have been clear about our positions and our views. Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes. Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
I wanted to ask you, to Stephen Nelson. He asked...
Wow. I kind of want to hear his explanation, honestly.
It was going to be a bunch of bullshit. We all knew it.
A word salad.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's just talking around and around in circles without saying the word fascist.
Yeah, there was going to be no way that Zoran Mondani was going to give a satisfactory answer to anybody. But the best answer was the one that Trump gave. Trump, the merciful. He spared him having to hem and haw and all this kind of stuff. He said, just say yes. You called me a fascist. It's fine.
Because an immature person would be fighting him, being like, how dare you? You should never call me a fascist. But Trump is just like, you know what? I don't care what people think about me.
Yeah, he does. I don't care. I've been called worse by lesser men and greater men.
That is the ultimate confidence right there. That is an act of confidence.
Oh, yeah. And even Ron Paul was praising it. He's like, I always believe that people across parties should talk to each other. I've advocated for it. The only thing that's concerning me is that maybe they agree a little bit on too much. I'm like,
like what? What do they agree on? Tariffs?
Well, probably, yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, that and a lot more socialist bull crap.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what else?
I don't know. I just don't want to even get into it. We'll talk to about it on Monday. This is not for news. This is for fun. It's the Freedom Arcade. Friday night.
I know. But every conversation turns into politics when you're in a libertarian household, right?
Listen, we've got so much exciting, fun stuff going on. Angelo called me earlier. He's freaking out about the shoes in Argentina.
Angelo, for those of you who don't know, he was a big supporter during your campaign. He actually kind of like worked for the campaign. He was like a volunteer, or I don't know if he was a paid staffer. But he worked for your U.S. Senate campaign, and then he worked for us for our business, helping us with the shop, with emails.
We got a lot to talk about. We got to put this behind a paywall. Listen, guys, get out. If you don't support the Wake Up America show and and Rumble and the Freedom Arcade, if you're not a member, members only. This is a He-Man Woman Haters Club. Get out.
Wait, what? What?
Wait,
what?
I
hate myself?
No, I'm the He-Man Woman's hater. No, we hate everybody. It's the Freedom Arcade. Just kidding. The Freedom Arcade is a fun Friday night hangout for all of our fans. And if you are not a member of the Rumble community, you're about to get left out. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to push a button, and you're going to hear the Squid Game soundtrack, which means your butt has 30 seconds to go to rumble.com/AP for Liberty, wherever you may be watching us, wherever you may roam. If you are on X, if you are on YouTube, like -G31, if you're anywhere but on Rumble, you're about to get left behind in the dust, and you're going to miss some exciting announcements. Lots of fun stuff's going to happen tonight. We're going to play some games. We're going to play some trivia. There may be surprises that could be won. Tonight's going to be an absolute blast. And who wants to hang out with Quest Fanning, Bruiser, -G31, Steffi for Liberty, L-Dubs, Ashley Ann, Derelict to my balls? I think you do. If you do, hang out with us over at rumble.com/AP for Liberty. I'm going to hit the Squid Game music and then put you guys behind a paywall. So that means if you're not a member of the community, if you're not a subscriber to the channel or a Rumble Premium user, then you're going to get left behind. Sorry, you could join. I don't mean to be like, get out of here, but like this is for like the hardcore of hardcores. And I understand if you're like a casual AP for Liberty, but this is for people who would crush AP for Liberty up and snort me up their noses. Here we go. 30 seconds to get to rumble.com/AP for Liberty. Yes, 46 DOC, you can join trivia, but you got to be able to go to the stream in order to get the codes, because we're about to go behind the lock button. Moral phenomenon. If you don't have the little red thing next to your name.
Oh, they've got a castle.
If they have a castle, then they're going to be able to see us. And we are now locked. Bye.